I know. Dave's getting the camera ready. Are we live? 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 Hey, Dave, are we alive? Dave! Hey, Dave, are we ready?
Let me check everything's going. Hello, everyone. I'm sure it's public.
Yeah, are we all set up? Everybody coming? Grab your book. Grab something to drink or a snack. Ooh, snacks would have been good today. Maybe next week we'll have snacks. I'll let you know ahead of time so we can all snack together. All right. Dave's starting to nod his head. He looks like we might actually be ready. What? Wait, we've got the lights and the camera and the sound working this fast. We are getting better at this.
Hey, Heather's live.
Hey, Heather!
Watching.
Hang in there. I'll call you later. Wink. All right, so it's Tuesday at 2. Are we ready to do what we do? All right.
5 people.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I should get going. All right. Here we are. Tuesdays at 2. If you find yourself with nothing to do, let's read a poem and try something new. Virtual fun with a giggle or two. It is so much fun seeing all of your comments and your names pop up each week. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. It is nice to know you're out there, safe at home. Last week we had England, France, and Belgium. Big shout out to Belgium. Hi, Linda! It's got to be late where you guys are. It's just tea time here. How is everyone doing? Safe at home. As usual, here's a giant hug from Dave and I. Hug, hug, hug. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Do what you got to do. Stay home. Stay safe. Have a little fun. Maybe build a pillow fort. I don't care how old you are. Just go ahead. I give you permission to build a pillow fort. So far, I have read 40 of the 100 poems in this book, and today marks our 5th time together. So let's keep going. Let's see if we can get through all 100. Not today. Over the next couple weeks. Dave's here. You heard him in the background. He's helping me out. Hey, Dave. Shout out names or whatever you can see. Everyone be patient. It is hard to see the comments as we're live. They don't always pop up in the right order. So I promise I will get to your requests eventually. Speaking of, the first 2 poems this week were requested last week by Vicky and her family. Hey, Vicky. Hey, you guys. So let's start with, grab your book, over to page 144. Dun, dun, dun. I almost got it. To Pirate Captain Jim. Walk the plank, says Pirate Jim. But Captain Jim, I can't swim. Then you must steer us through the gale. But Captain Jim, I cannot sail. Then down in the galley, slaves, you go. But Captain Jim, I can't row. Then you must be the pirate's clerk. But Captain Jim, I cannot work. Then a pirate captain you must be. Thank you, Jim, says Captain Me. Well done. Now, the second request was page 146. If the world was crazy. Are you ready? If the world was crazy. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd eat? A big slice of soup and a whole quart of meat. A lemonade sandwich, and then I might try some roasted ice cream or a bicycle pie. A nice notebook salad and an underwear roast. An omelet of hats and some crisp cardboard toast. A thick malted milk made from pencils and daisies, and that's what I'd eat if the world was crazy. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd wear? a chocolate suit and a tie eclair, some marshmallow earmuffs and some licorice shoes. I'd read a paper of peppermint news. I'd call the boy Susie, and I'd call the girls Harry. I'd talk through my ears, and I would always carry a paper umbrella for when it grew hazy, to keep in the rain if the world was crazy. If the world was crazy, you know what I'd do? I'd walk on the ocean and swim in my shoes. I'd fly through the ground and I'd skip through the air. I'd run down the bathtub and bathe on the stair. When I met somebody, I'd say, "Goodbye, Joe." And when I was leaving, then I'd say, "Hello." And the greatest of men would be silly and lazy. So I would be king if the world was crazy. Sometimes I think Dave thinks I am the king. A little bit crazy. Well, what? Ooh,
We're good.
No, we're good. Okay, Dave thought maybe there was an issue. Any comments? Any requests? A big shout out to all of my Beloit classmates. Go Beloit, go Beloit. And remember, tomorrow, Wednesday, is Giving Day. Okay, enough of that. Next up, page 10. This was another request. And it is called The Acrobats. I'll swing by my ankles, she'll cling to your knees, and you'll hang by your nose from high up trapeze. But just one thing, please. As we float through the breeze, don't sneeze. And hey, while we're here, we'll do the one on the other page. Magic. Sandra's seen a leprechaun. Eddie's touched a troll. Lori danced with witches once. Charlie found some goblin's gold. Donald heard a mermaid sing, and Susie spied an elf. But all the magic I have known, I've had to make myself. And then we had another request. Last week was good. So throw them in there, guys. Throw them in there. Page 46. And this one is called Hector the Collector. What do you guys collect? I collect a lot of different things. I like tiki mugs. I love Haunted Mansion stuff. I like silly things on my head. I've become a little obsessed with collecting plants. So we now have a lot more house plants and succulents because they're fun and they're cute. I definitely like skeletons and skulls. They're all over the house. Maybe next time I'll take the camera with me. We'll look at a few things. What else? Dave collects cables. He really likes cables to things. Let me tell you, he's always running cables. We have stuff connected to stuff. You wouldn't believe it. Uh-oh, I'm tattling on Dave.
Cables and bags.
Oh yeah, and he loves bags. A good bag. What's your favorite lately? Peak Design. They do a good bag. All right, so back to the poem. It's called Hector the Collector.
Joanne says she collects ducks and skulls.
Ducks and skulls! Yay, Joanne!
And Calvin collects avant-garde friends.
Oh,
in a
awesome.
little collection.
We love you, Calvin.
In a jar on the shelf, right, Calvin?
Say hi to your Dave for us.
Everyone knows a Dave.
It's because Daves are awesome.
That's right. Official Dave Day is coming up.
Oh,
May 14th.
Yeah, May 14th. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to have a virtual party?
Official Dave Day virtual party. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, Vicky collects pigs and owls.
Oh, yes. Yes. Whenever we find a good pig, we send it to Vicky. You'd be amazed at the fun pig things there are. Oh, my goodness. I love collecting. Collecting's fun.
Oh, your friend Gary Arnold is on.
Hey,
another
Gary!
Beloiter.
Go Beloit! Okay, Hector the Collector. Thanks, guys. Hector the Collector collected bits of spring. No, he collected bits of string. Collected dolls with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring. Pieces out of picture puzzles, bent up nails and ice cream sticks, twists of wire, worn out tires, paper bags, and broken bricks. Gold chip vases, half shoelaces, Gatlin guns that wouldn't shoot, leaky boats that wouldn't float, and stopped up horns that wouldn't toot. Butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up leaves, and patched up socks. Worn out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs, and cups with cracks. Hector, the collector, loved these things with all his soul. Loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. Hector called to all the people, "Come and share my treasure trunk." And all the silly, sightless people came and looked and called it junk. Boo. It's awesome stuff. Collect what you love. Comments, requests, put your requests in, All right, so let's head over to another one of the poems that I like to say out loud when I'm washing my hands. The bathroom has great acoustics. Now, I don't sing this one. I just read this one. It's on page 19, Hug-A-War. I will not play at tug-a-war. I'd rather play at hug-a-war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. I like that game. Oh, let's see. Page 23. This one's called Orchestra. Did you guys play in an orchestra? I played the clarinet and the bassoon. Who knew? I don't play them now. But I did enjoy inserting the Jaws theme into just about every orchestra performance in middle school because I was the bassoon. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but it entertained me. Orchestra. So you haven't got a drum, just beat your belly. So I haven't got a horn, I'll play my nose. We haven't any cymbals, we'll just clap our hands together. And though there may be orchestras that sound a little better with their fancy shiny instruments that cost an awful lot, hey, we're making music twice as good, playing what we've got. Yay! You could play pots and pans. You could play the couch cushions. You could play your shoes. What else could you play?
I'm working on building an instrument right now.
Dave is working on building...
soon, this summer.
Yeah. It'll probably come this fall. But he's building an
sooner than that.
apprehension engine.
My own style.
There's a mouthful. But it makes spooky, kooky, creepy music out of things that you wouldn't necessarily think can make music. So that poem is perfect for you, Dave. All right, over to page 31.
Oh, Calvin played violin. I did not know that.
I didn't know that. Look at our whole Doom Buggy crowd. Yeah. We could fill up an orchestra just ourselves. I love it.
Awesome.
Can you imagine?
And Vicky played trombone and baritone.
Oh, see? There we go. We're getting our horn section.
Get up.
Anyone else?
Ragtag
band we've
together.
Got horns, we've got violin, we've got woodwinds.
I can edit you all together.
Dave can edit it. Do we have any drummers out there? Who's out there that I know plays drums?
I love drums, but man, I'm not good at it. That's why I like sequencers.
Does sequencers, the drumming for yes, me. Yeah, does the drumming for you. Yeah,
Thank you,
Dave,
robots.
maybe not a drummer. He can help conduct.
Yes, there we go.
All right, you guys, over to page 31, Sky Seasoning.
Oh, and Joanne can play piano.
Oh, there we go. Wait, you can really play piano?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know she could play piano.
Joanne's really good at piano.
Wait a minute.
She could play the Death March. Remember in senior year of high school, she was playing the
All right, Joanne, the next
Empire
time
Strikes
you
Back.
visit, I need some help with piano lessons.
I remember that, Joe.
I want to learn how to play that. That's
I've
my
got the music.
cell phone ringtone. All right, back. All right, focus back to the poems. Back to the poems. Sky Seasoning. A piece of sky broke off and fell through the crack. Let's try that again. I've clearly had too much coffee today. Sky Seasoning. A piece of sky broke off and fell through the crack in the ceiling, right in my soup kerplop. I really must state that I usually hate lentil soup, but I ate every drop. Delicious, delicious, a bit like plaster. but so delicious, goodness sake. I could have eaten a lentil soup lake. It's amazing the difference a bit of sky can make. That one was kind of a tongue twister for me. I'm going to have to do that again sometime. Alrighty. Did you guys write a poem this week? You need to write a poem every week. You can do it. You can do it.
We've got 2 requests.
We've got 2 requests. Okay, what?
Oh, a whole bunch of requests.
Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of requests. All right, hold on while Dave scrolls to find them. I'll have another drink of coffee because I need that, right?
Yeah. John Irish with page 128.
128. Hey, John. 128.
It's been so long.
Yeah. I like this one, and I like it so much it's got one of my really old paper bag bookmarks on it. All right, 128. Well, this is going to be another tongue twister.
We can practice this one.
Yeah, all right, get ready. With his mouth full of food, Milford Dupree thought he was... See, let me start again.
Uh-oh. Thanks, John.
I get the giggles. Okay. With his mouth full of food, Milford Dupree thought he knew it was rude, talked with his mouth full of food. He never would burp or walk out in the nude, but he talked with his mouth full of food. His mother said, "Milford, it's crude and it's lewd to talk with your mouth full of food. Why, even the milk cow who mooed as she chewed never mooed with her mouth full of food. And the cuckoo would never have ever cuckooed if he cooed with his mouth full of food. And his dad said, 'Get married or go get tattooed, but don't talk with your mouth full of food. If it was a crime, you would surely get sued if you talked with your mouth full of food. Why, just like an animal, you should be zooed as you talk with your mouth full of food. For you know we're all put in a terrible mood when you talk with your mouth full of food.' They pleaded and begged. He just giggled and chewed and laughed with his mouth full of food. And all they advised him, he simply pooh-poohed. He pooh-poohed with his mouth full of food. So they sent for the gluer, and he had his mouth glued because he talked with his mouth full of food. Now instead of good morning, he says, I want to with my mouth full of food. That was awesome. Thank you. All right. Do we have another one?
Vicky with page 18.
Page 18. Oh, I like this one. You're on a pirate theme, Vicky. Captain Hook. I like this one. It gave me the giggles as a kid, and you'll figure out why. Captain Hook must remember not to scratch his toes. Captain Hook must watch out and never pick his nose. Captain Hook must be gentle when he shakes your hand. Captain Hook must be careful opening sardine cans and playing tag and pouring tea and turning pages of this book. Lots of folks I'm glad I ain't, but mostly Captain Hook. Arg. This page has one of my paperclip bookmarks. So I think I evolved from tearing up brown paper bags as bookmarks to paper clips as bookmarks, and they have all tarnished and rusted in this book. And now I use Post-it notes. Another one?
Vicky says, page 32, in honor of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's 94th birthday today.
Aha! We think the same, you and me, Vicky. This was on my list today if I didn't get any requests. So happy birthday! God save the Queen! The Farmer and the Queen. She's coming, the farmer said to the owl. Oh, what shall I do? Shall I bow when she comes? Shall I twiddle my thumbs? The owl asked, who? The queen, the royal queen. She'll pass the farm today. Shall I salute? He asked the horse. The horse said, "Nay." "Shall I give her a gift?" he asked the wren. "A lovely memento for her to keep. An egg or a peach or an ear of corn?" The wren said, "Cheap." "But should I curtsy or should I cheer? Oh, here's her carriage now. What should I do?" he asked the dog. The dog said, "Bow." And so he did, and so she passed. Oh, tra-la-la-la-la. She smiled, she did, he told the sheep. The sheep said, "Bah." Nice one.
Calvin would like to inform us that he knows many a queen.
Yes, I would trust you for that one. Where is your tiara? Any others? Are we keeping it PG?
Oh, just so our life comes around 360, Dave Knutson from my
Hey,
Carl
Dave!
Bolson class just
Woo-woo!
got on. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave, it's official Dave Day on May 14th.
We got to celebrate with all the Daves.
Yeah, I think we're
got a
going to do
campaign.
a live
We'll do
Dave.
something.
We could read the Dave.
A day in the
Dr.
day of
Seuss.
Daves.
Dr.
I don't
Seuss
know if
has
I
a
have that
Dave.
poem. The Daves I know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You get to read that.
I've
'cause
got
that's
ideas.
Talk
Okay.
about a tongue twister.
Uh-oh.
The Daves. I could have named them Zarny, Bob, Jim, and whatever. All those, yeah. But she decided to name them all Daves.
Daves are awesome.
Daves rule, says Calvin.
Yay!
There are a lot of Daves in this
In this list today.
in this list. Yeah. May 14th, everyone go to officialdaveday.com.
Yep. Jump in. Say
Yep.
hey, Dave.
Woohoo.
Should we do another poem?
I am really here. Hi, guys.
That is Dave. I look at him and watch his reactions while I'm reading.
I gotta get Jacques. I gotta get a remote for Jacques so I can move his mouth. Hi. Hello.
All right, head over to page 24 and we'll read the two poems on that page. The first one is Flag. 1 star is for Alaska. 1 star is for Nebraska. 1 star is North Dakota. 1 star is Minnesota. There are a lot of other stars, but I forget which ones they are. And the other poem, I like this one. It's called Colors. My skin is kind of, sort of, brownish, pinkish, yellowish, white. My eyes are grayish, bluish green, but I'm told they look orange in the night. My hair is reddish, blondish, brown, but it's silver when it's wet. And all the colors I am inside have not been invented yet. I like that one. Another one that makes me giggle, where did it go, is on page 21. And I don't know if you guys are following the Lincoln Park Zoo on Facebook, but they do a couple live feeds every day of different animals and parts of the zoo. So this one makes me think of that. It's dark in here. I am writing these poems from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here. So please excuse the handwriting, which may not be too clear, but this afternoon by the lion's cage, I'm afraid I got too near, and I am writing these lines from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here. And here's the picture. So don't get too close to the lion's cage. You might end up getting eaten. Ah.
Casey Davis, Kat Larson.
Woo! Hey, Kat. Hey, Casey.
And Francis Clevercamp are online.
Hey, Francis. Let me think. I have a list. Which one should I do? How about page 27? This is another one with my paperclip rusted bookmark. Listen to the mustn'ts. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves. Then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. It's that my subversive poem for the day? Page 48. Unless you guys have some suggestions.
Oh, Casey says that Charlotte says you look fabulous.
Yay!
Hi, Charlotte.
Is Charlotte watching?
Hi,
Woohoo!
Charlotte.
Does Charlotte have a hat on today? Gotta have fashionable headwear if you're gonna go on Facebook Live and video calls and out on the deck and down to get the mail.
Knowing Julie, I'm gonna guess yes. Julie has some awesome
good headwear.
She does.
Are you reading along, Charlotte? Page 48. You can do this one, I betcha. Invention. I've done it. Guess what I've done? Invented a light that plugs into the sun. The sun is bright enough. The bulb is strong enough. But oh, there's only one thing wrong. The cord ain't long enough. And here's the picture to prove it. Anyone? I'm going to have a drink of coffee.
She's wearing a headband with a flower.
Yes! Gotta have good headwear. It's an important part of every outfit. That and cute socks if it's chilly. It's chilly here, so I have on black and white striped socks to go with my scarf. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to wear blue and gold socks because it's a Beloit thing.
Go Beloit.
Go Beloit. I don't know if I have any Beloit headwear. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to make something.
We have a winter hat, I think.
Maybe. I'm going to have to look around. Maybe I could somehow take these flags and put them in my hair. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be tomorrow's pictures. All right, another one.
Colors.
Yes, yeah. Blue and gold. Whoops. As I knock things off. Let's see. What's next? Ooh, I like this one. Okay, page 12. And it's another kind of tale of warning called Homemade Boat. This boat that we just built is just fine, and don't try to tell us it's not. The sides and the back are divine. It's the bottom, I guess, we forgot. And here they are. This is what happens when you forget the bottom of your boat. You can make a boat out of cardboard and sail it around your living room. That might be fun. I have all these ideas and not enough time to get everything done. Any other suggestions? Any other call outs? Hey, thank you so much for watching today.
Oh, Zoe just got on.
Hey
Zoe.
Hi.
Iris is saying green.
Green? Oh, she wants green lights. All right. Whatever you need, Iris. I love it. Hi, Iris. Hi, Lucy Night Cat. Hi, John.
There.
Is it green?
It's green for you.
Oh, yeah. It's turning Jacques kind of green.
Jacques.
All right. Page 38, maybe? We could talk about giants. Ooh, giants and tickling. That could be dangerous. Me and my giant. I have a friend who is a giant, and he lives where the tall weeds grow. He's high as a mountain and wide as a barn, and I only come up to his toe, you know. I only come up to his toe. When the daylight grows dim, I talk with him way down in the marshy sands, and his ear is too far away to be heard, so still he understands. He stands. I know he understands. For we have a code called the Scratch Tap Code. And here is what we do. I scratch his toe. Once means hello. Twice means how are you. 3 times means does it look like rain. 4 times means don't cry. 5 times means I'll scratch you a joke. And 6 times means goodbye. 6 times means goodbye. And he answers me by tapping his toe. Once means hello, friend. 2 taps mean it's very nice to feel your scratch again. 3 taps means it's lonely here with my head in the top of the sky. 4 taps means today an eagle smiled as she flew by. 5 taps means oops, I just bumped my head against the moon. 6 means sigh, and 7 means bye, and 8 means come back soon. 8 means come back soon. And then I scratch 1,000 times, and he taps with a bippity-bim, and he laughs so hard he shakes the sky, because that means I'm tickling him. I don't know if tickling a giant is a good thing. Sounds like it might be fun. All right, any other suggestions? How are we doing on time? Everybody having a good day? Taking a little breather from the world news?
Stuart
Be
and Zoe.
silly.
Stuart and Zoe just got online. Hey, guys.
Hey, England! Woo woo!
Celebrating the Queen's birthday.
Yeah,
guys.
we read a poem for the Queen.
Her Majesty's birthday.
94. Holy moly. There was a request for the first poem in the book.
Oh.
On page 9. It's called Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. I love silly poems. All right, you guys should be writing some and sending them to me, because I'll happily read them. Keep it PG-13.
That's a great idea.
Looking at you, Kelvin. Any other suggestions? Any other requests? Anything you want to know? This is turning into like a Ask Me Anything moment, isn't it?
Oh, Heather Pretty just got on.
Hey, Heather! I was talking to Laura yesterday.
And Juliet Hansel?
Oh, yay! Hey,
Is that-
Juliet! How are your kids? She's the one that sent us the awesome vampire he's somewhere back behind me at Halloween. My new little vampire friend.
Yes, they're great.
He was cute. Is that it? Should we call it? Was that fun? Are you good?
Yay.
Any other requests? If so, put them in the comments. I'll read them next week. So I will definitely see everybody next week because we're still staying at home. Thank you so much for playing with me today. It really makes my week. I can't believe how fast Tuesdays seem to come back around.
5?
Yeah, this is our 5th one.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, I'll just do one. Maybe somebody will read along with me. Ha! Who knew? I'll be curious to see how many different states we have. So stay home, stay safe, wear your masks, and be well. And I will see you all next week. You can post pictures of your fun masks if you want. I am learning how to sew, so soon I will have a picture to share too. Bye, everybody.
KC says bye. Calvin says bye.
Bye.